I'm Randy and I make candy, and today I'm making Snickers. Stick around. Greetings, my confectionery compadres, and welcome to Randy Makes Candy, where I help you make tasty treats that people love to eat. It probably won't surprise you to hear that I've eaten a lot of candy bars in my time. Like, a lot. And while I haven't kept a running total, I'd have to say that the vast majority of those were Snickers bars. So why haven't you made them sooner, you may ask? If I'm honest, it's the nougat. I've always been a little intimidated by the nougat, but today I fearlessly faced my nougat neuroses. We'll see if I come out of this unscathed. As always, I'd love to hear about your results if you decide to make your own Snicker bars, as well as suggestions for other recipes you'd like to see in future videos. Okay, let's make this happen. For this recipe, you'll need 473 grams of light corn syrup divided in half, 237 grams of cream, 118 grams of milk, 600 grams of sugar divided in half, 1 room temperature egg white, 177 grams of creamy peanut butter, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 300 grams of roasted peanuts, 118 grams of water, 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla, and 900 grams of chocolate. I'm using a 50-50 mix of milk and dark here. You'll also need 1 or 2 saucepans, a spoon or a spatula, a candy thermometer, a mixer, a 9x13-inch pan, a bowl in which to melt your chocolate, a couple of precision dipping tools, and a cutting board lined with silpat, parchment, or waxed paper. Okay, let's make some candy. Start by lining a 9x13-inch pan with greased parchment. Combine half of the corn syrup, cream, milk, half of the sugar, and salt in a medium saucepan over medium heat. Stir continuously until the sugar is melted and the mixture is smooth. When the mixture starts to boil, put a lid on the pan for a couple of minutes to wash down the sides of the pan. This helps prevent crystallization. Remove the lid and insert a candy thermometer. Stirring occasionally, cook the caramel to 240 degrees Fahrenheit, aka the softball stage. Once the candies reach the proper temperature, remove it from the heat and immediately stir in the peanuts. Pour the candy into the prepared pan and smooth it into an even layer. Place the remaining corn syrup, water, and remaining sugar into a medium saucepan over medium heat. Stir constantly until the sugar is dissolved, then insert a candy thermometer. Place the egg white in the bowl of a large stand mixer. Whip it on high speed until stiff peaks form. Once the sugar syrup has reached 246 degrees Fahrenheit, remove it from the heat and slowly pour the sugar syrup into the mixing bowl. Whip the mixture for about 2 minutes until it's well mixed but still thin. Add the peanut butter and vanilla to the mixture and mix briefly to incorporate the ingredients. Add the nougat to the caramel in the 9x13 pan. As you can see, I had a spot of trouble here. The nougat started to set before I could get it into the pan. It was very difficult to spread over the caramel layer. It turned out okay, but I think if this happens again, I'll just take the nougat from the mixing bowl to a cutting board and flatten it into a rectangle with a rolling pin. Then I can put the flattened nougat on the caramel layer. Chill the candy for at least 4 hours. When you're ready to finish your candy, remove it from the refrigerator and let it sit for half an hour or so. Remove the candy from the pan and, using a sharp knife, Cut the candy into as many pieces as you'd like. Melt or temper your chocolate. Dunk a bar in the melted chocolate, caramel side facing up. Using your precision dipping tools, make sure the bar is completely covered in chocolate. Then remove the bar from the chocolate, allowing the excess to drip back down into the bowl. Place the dipped bar on the lined cutting board. Repeat with the remaining bars, then leave them on the counter until the chocolate sets. And that's it. Okay, let's have a taste. Sláinte mhath. Oh yeah. As I've said, I've had more than my share of Snicker bars, and the flavor and texture of this is very faithful to the original. The chocolate and peanut flavors are spot on, textures are perfect. Even though the nougat put up a good fight, I'm gonna say this definitely goes into the win column. You really ought to try these. If you enjoyed your time here in the Candy Kitchen, please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for sticking around, and I hope you'll join me next time. Then leave them on the... Remove the lid and insert a candy thermometer. The thermometer is not made of candy. It's made to measure the temperature of candy. Just want to make that clear.